Howdy. It's time for more Paper Mario. Please don't mind me if I devolve into nonsense or more nonsense than usual. It is very hot in my apartment right now. It's not even that hot outside, I think. It's like 20 something degrees Celsius, like mid 20s. But for me, it's very hot. And there's also no air conditioning in here. So I'm dying, Squirtle. When I stretch, I need to be able to press a key, and Paper Mario does the super jump or super hammer from Thousand Year Door. Like where you kind of coil up and then swing or spring upwards. Man, that would be, pardon me, satisfying. Wish I could stretch like that, just coil up like an accordion. The legendary king of Rochambeau has appeared to defend his throne. Defeat him to claim a special card. He awaits you at Rochambeau Temple number 1. Did I not already defeat him last time? I don't care about that guy. That guy's done. Dunzo. I beat him up in his stupid hand hat and his final Pam shades. Which aren't stupid. I can't call them stupid, because if I did, I would also be indirectly insulting Our Lady, the final Pam, and that's just bad juju. Anywho, I hope folks are well tonight. Aside from the heat, I'm okay. I'm very tired, but when am I not tired? Didn't even get a chance to make progress in Metroid Prime. I got all the artifacts. I got 185 missiles. I wonder how many there are. I want to say there's probably 200. So there's another exit here. I want to see if I can get it, because I know where it is. I'm not sure if I can access it. And if I can't, well, whatever. I guess I'll just have wasted everyone's time by checking. But yeah, I have 185 missiles in Metroid Prime, and I feel like, I bet there's probably 200. And it just, I don't know, it's bothering me, like, oh, I'm missing 3 upgrades probably. I don't know if there's actually 200. I'm just guessing, because it would be a nice even number. But I don't know where the upgrades I've missed are, and I don't really feel like scouring the entire world map. I've been having a great time with Metroid Prime, don't get me wrong, but I wish it had fast travel. And yes, you could argue that, is that not against the spirit of the Metroid series to have a fast travel? Isn't the journey part of the experience? And I'm like, yes, it is, but also consider it takes a long time to get anywhere. Oh, hello, Pedro. Welcome. Your favorite thing about playing Metroid games for the first time is thinking you did a pretty good job collecting everything, and then discovering you're only at like 50%. I think my item, or like my completion percentage, is at, ooh, what was it? It's, I want to say 83%. I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but that's my recollection of what it was at. Oh, I could do this door again, too. There we go. What did I... Oh, what if I do the... Hang on. Yellow. And then secret. Oh, heck. Okay. There we go. Well, I'm surprised it didn't just like, no, you screwed up. Get out. Well, I thank you. I like VTubing as Paper Morri. Paint Hunter, you've entered an alternate dimension of invisible things. Reveal as many as you can within the time limit. Oh man, I don't know where stuff is. What is this, community service? Tree. Flower. Flower. There's a bridge here somewhere. Bridge. I like this whoop noise. And also these classic Mario 2 tunes. Very cute. It is a very generous second chance. Oh, I can't go over there? It was not letting me... I guess it's just this area. This one area. Ugh. Glad it doesn't, like, limit your colors. Oh, man, there's probably more flowers somewhere, and I don't remember where they are. I think there was a save block here, but that's not something I can paint. The anti-Isle Delfino community service. What Paper Marios have I played? I have played all of them. Wow, 6 new record. Oh, that guy's house. I just forgot about that guy's whole house. Oh well. But yeah, I have played every Paper Mario, the N64 one, Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, Sticker Star, this, and Origami King. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, I am Origami King Defense Squad. Is it flawed? Yes, it is very flawed, but it's adorable, and the writing's good. And Olivia's a good girl. Oh, favorite Paper Mario, that's tough. I mean, there's something to be said about the original N64 Paper Mario. It's a very cozy game, I think. It's familiar, it's comfortable. I mean, Thousand Year Door definitely made a lot of improvements, and I think like the writing and dialogue is sharper, but there's just something about the original Paper Mario that I still enjoy revisiting. I don't know, what about everybody else? Also, woohoo, I got it. Which Paper Mario do I recommend playing first? Honestly, I think the original Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64 is a great starting point. If you've got Nintendo Switch Online, if you've got the expansion pass, then you can play it there. Or you can emulate. What? I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I'd recommend it. I know people also really like, oh, Chateau Chanterelle, elegant. People also really like Thousand Year Door, and that's a great one too. You can definitely see a lot of improvements made on the first Paper Mario. The other Paper Marios are a lot more controversial. Again, I like Origami King, which is the most recent one, a lot. But you definitely feel the absence of like original characters and a lot of charm that were in the first two games, because I believe it was Shigeru Miyamoto-san who said that he didn't want original characters in the Paper Mario universe anymore, and it's just Toads all the time, baby. Apparently even getting Ollie and Olivia in Origami King was kind of a fight. This is all hearsay, granted. This is just what I've read, but... Worst Paper Mario, ooh, Sticker Star. The music's really good. But, yeah, if I had to say second worst, this might be a spicy take. Super Paper Mario. Yes, I am rating this as above Super Paper Mario, which I know is controversial. But Super Paper Mario just wastes your time in so many ways that drives me crazy. And I also just don't like the look of it. Something about it puts a bad taste in my mouth, but you do get to play as Bowser, which is very important. Anywho.
This is the professor's house. The professor studies fossils and other really old things. He's what's known as an old rock in the parlance of his field.
Okay. You gonna tell me anything new? Nope. Just telling me how the professor is an old rock. Can't say I've heard that parlance before. I don't think I'd want to be called an old rock or an old anything. I mean, rocks are cool, though. Don't trust anyone who doesn't appreciate a cool rock. And that's a rock fact. Super Paper Mario killed your interest in the series, oof. But I don't blame you. Again, I know a lot of people like the story in Super Paper Mario, and there's good bits, but there's so many things in that game that I think about doing and just go, ugh.
Welcome back, Professor. I've arranged your blue boxes just the way you like them.
Oh. You're not the professor. Can I help you?
I'm not sure. I think maybe we need to talk to the professor. See, we're looking for missing paint stars, and it's kind of a long story, but we can see one of them from the professor's front yard.
Are the paint stars extremely old?
Because the professor is mostly interested in very old things. You know, fossils, ruins, stuff like that. Well, and his princess. He's definitely obsessed with his princess. That reminds me, the professor is on a walk in Mondo Woods with Princess, but he's been gone so long. I'm actually getting a little worried. Should I do something? Organize a search party? No, my first instinct was correct. I'll just wait passively in the corner and hope for the best. The ostrich methodology. Oh, posture check. I'll do that. Ugh. I gotta not slouch. I'm bad for that. Sometimes you just get so wrapped up in something, you just kind of assume the shrimp pose, you know? All I know is that the professor took Princess for a walk in Mondo Woods, and he hasn't come back. He's never gone for this long. I'm starting to get worried. How does he get any work done with this giant spike on his desk?
Maybe it's a paperweight, Huey. Learning her first trick? Too cute. Aw, that tickles. Yeah, it's cute until she gets big and then your whole foot comes off. Excavation report. Giant bone discovered in Marmalade Valley. You heard there was a turn-based section in Super Paper Mario and got so excited, and you got there, it's basically like Mother. I mean, there's Francis. Everybody remembers the bit with Francis. And Mimi. But again, so much in Super Paper Mario just kind of wastes your time. I never actually beat Super Paper Mario. I was in the last area. And then I just gave up because of this. Not that I gave up, but it's more, I just went, I don't want to do this anymore because it was this long, obnoxious fetch quest in an area where the music was driving me crazy and it was just dull. And I realized I'm not having a good time doing this. If I ever stop to think that in the world of Paper Mario there's normal paper, like if we wrote on paper made of meat, it's weird to think about that, like, everyone here is made of paper, but people write notes and read books and everything. Yeah, it's like books being bound in flesh.
Pig.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario definitely tried to innovate, and I think for that it's interesting.
There's only one way to get the coins out of this bad boy. Break it.
But yeah, like the whole side-scrolling combat and everything was interesting. Again, I appreciate that they tried to do something different, but for the most part, I don't know, it just kind of drove me crazy. Oh. Uh-huh. That's a Giga Oink. How come they've never brought back Lil Oinks? Sorry, this is on the gamepad. You can't see it. It's very riveting, I assure you. I've just made a cutout over this this shed, and now I'm up where the paint star is. Best partner in the Paper Mario series. Ooh, that's tough. I like Lady Bo. I like Watt. Watt has a lot of utility. Vivian's cute. My Goyle Goombella. And if you count unconventional partners, I would also rate Huey here, this paint can, and Olivia from Origami King, I think, is honorable mentions. They're not traditional partners. They don't fight with you, but I enjoy their companionship. Oh, hello, Luce, and also hello, Dak. Where are my manners? So let me keep poking around here. I don't think I can get the other paint star yet, but I just want to look. Scissors are more dangerous than guns in the world of Paper Mario. This is very true, especially considering Origami King. What about Origami King? Well, you'll just have to play it. Or I guess watch my streams of it if you wanna. But Origami King is worth your time, I think. Super Paper Mario props for innovation. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they tried something new. I think the components for a good game are all there, but just, again, it wastes your time a lot, and I was not a fan of the graphical style of Super Paper Mario. It just put me off. All the incidental character designs. Oh, I guess I can get this one too. For some reason I thought, oh, I'll have to find the professor first before this one is accessible, but nope. We're good. Ugh. Your favorite partner in the series is that hammer in Super Paper Mario. You can't even remember the name of enough to make the joke. Was that... I want to say his name was... Because they're all puns, like it was Thudley or something. I know the hand that lets you throw things is called Thoreau. You know, but French. It's fancy. Yeah, every character in Super Paper Mario is just shapes. I don't know, Luce, you played through Super Paper Mario not too long ago. What did you think of it, ultimately? Luce has been streaming the original Paper Mario. You should check him out. I mean, you should just check out Luce generally. But he does good stuff. Very chill and friendly. Just like me, hitting this Goomba over the head. Chill and friendly. Thudley was the spin jump partner. I don't remember any of their names. I remember Tippy. I remember Thoreau. It sounds weird when I say it out loud. Piccolo is like the secret one you can get. And Carrie. Carrie was pretty broken if you used it with Bowser.
I saw the professor walk right past this spot with Princess. Of course, she's so small and quick. It's no wonder she got away. Probably slipped right out of her collar. Anyway, the professor chased her, but I didn't see where either of them went.
Boomer was the bomb. Thank you. So how do you put a collar on a chain chomp? Some seem odd to you. And then we walk past here and suddenly... Big. It feels like Mario 3. Oh, hello, Pink Spaghetti. Welcome. I can't wave with Paper Morri, but I'm just going to waggle my head here, so... Pretend I'm waving at you. Oh, everything is so big. It's just like Giant Land, or maybe Tiny Huge Island. What's up, Huey? Huberto?
Hey, Mario. Is it just me, or is there something unusual about this forest? I mean, I can't quite put my handle on it, but... Look. Hello.
He's waggling his eyebrows at us.
Oh, I just figured it out. Everything's huge!
It's so big. Hi, Goomba. Oh yeah, you know, I forgot about Paper Jam. I have played Paper Jam, the Mario and Luigi game. I remember enjoying it. How does it feel? Says Giants, the Mega Goomba. Feels pretty good, actually. I remember playing Paper Jam. I remember enjoying it, but I did not time that right. I don't remember a lot of what happened in it. So, I don't know, maybe Paper Jam was probably lacking, like a lot of more modern Mario RPGs, but I remember having a good time with it. It definitely required some dexterity, though, because like in the previous Mario and Luigi games, you control Mario and Luigi with the B button. Boy, that did a lot of damage. Or the A and B buttons, but then you also have to control Paper Mario with the Y button. Also, boy, I wish I hadn't flubbed that action command with the big boot. Because now I have to use all this other stuff to get rid of this Mega Goomba. Oh, I have played Earthbound. I was thinking about it just earlier today, weirdly enough. I am a fan of Earthbound. I've not played the original Mother, actually, like Earthbound Beginnings. Like, it's on my list, but I'm also hesitating because I've heard the original Mother is extremely grindy and isn't balanced well in the last bit of the game because they were a little rushed. And I'm not patient when it comes to really grindy RPGs, but I am a big fan of Earthbound, and I've also played and really love Mother 3. Those are definitely both on my to-stream list at some point. I don't know if I want to fight this giant Goomba. Maybe if I had another big boot or a big hammer. I do want to paint this. No! I also want to ride around a giant Goomba now. Get out of here, Yoshi. It's Goomba time now. Let's do these. Oh, also Cosmo's here. He's just wandering by to have some food, but hello from my cat to all of you. Okay, that's respectable, but I don't think this is gonna kill. Maybe? No. Still got life in his eyebrows. Boy, those guys do a lot of damage. Oh dear. I guess I have this mushroom. I could use this mushroom. And then, what do I need to get rid of this guy? I'll use this hammer, I guess. Oh, I will hydrate after I defeat this Goomba. I don't know if they're ever going to release Mother 3 officially here. I would love it if they did. Oh, that was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Whoops. I was not expecting such a speedy action command. Oh well. Yeah, it'd be great if they released Mother 3 officially, but I don't know if they ever will. Like, I remember even the translation team saying that, look, if you want our translation, you could use it for free. Go ahead, please make this game readily available so people can buy it. We will pay money for it, but I'm sure there's legal reasons as to why that never happened. But it's still disappointing to think about. Maybe if I didn't break those blocks, I could get over there. But I'd also have to fight that other Goomba, and I don't wanna. Oh yeah, I need to hydrate. Hang on, let me do that. Ah, thank you. Good to stay hydrated, especially with how toasty it is. That's true, the Mother series only improved after the first game. Like, even Earthbound, I wouldn't say it's grindy necessarily, except maybe for the very beginning of the game. The hardest part of Earthbound, honestly, is the very beginning, when you start just as Ness. Because your resources are limited, you don't have a lot of psi powers available. PSI, I don't know how you want to say it. Pressure per square inch, you don't have a lot of that. And, like, it's difficult to heal, so it's really easy to get in over your head when you're just with Ness. But once you get Paula, things get a little easier. I can't break this block until I paint it. To paint it, I actually... Dang it, I want to fight these Goombas. They have so much health. It would be interesting if they did release Mother 3 here legitimately. I do wonder what they would call it. Like Earthbound Future, as you said. Like Earthbound Beginnings. I don't know. Like, I wonder if they would... Oh, hang on, this is fast. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, that did... Oh, it did kill! Yay! There will be more Banjo-Tooie this week. Yes! Banjo-Tooie is on Fridays. But today, on Tuesday, it is Paper Mario. I find this is a nice way to unwind after work. I mean, I work on Friday, too. But I feel like, I don't know, this is more chill for me than Banjo. Just because it's kind of, I don't have to pay as much attention to, well, I should pay more attention while I play Banjo, because you see how much I get turned around, but I don't know, this is just, this is zen. It's calming. Oh, I'll take that. That was not really a lot of money, but I'll take it. Where do I want to go? Back here or to the right? Let's go back here first. There were legal hoops, but Rock Band used a fan project that went back and added harmonies to all the first 2 games and the DLC. They were all compensated. It was above board. Wow. I love that when, like, official outlets work with fans. And just, like, recognizing and legitimizing their efforts and saying, hey, there's obviously a lot of skill present in our fan base. Let's onboard them, you know, and compensate them for it. And, you know, that's kind of like a dream come true for a lot of people, you know, to be accepted into a major company after, say, like, making mods and whatnot. Huh? Oh, no.
Oh, you sad little Goomba. Let's make you a sad, huge Goomba.
Can we not? Great. Well, that's like your whole repertoire, isn't it, Kamek? Like, make things big or make things small.
Oh, Mario, did you see that? Never mind, I saw it and I'll explain it to you right now. That weird nearsighted guy just inflated that Goomba. Maybe he's the one making everything big, including my voice.
Huey, it's okay, calm down. Yeah, the guy who made Sonic Mania, exactly. Well, what am I gonna do about you? This, I guess. I have played Conker's Bad Fur Day. Not a long time. And I never owned it, but I rented it. And boy, that game is really hard. I talked about it, I think, during Banjo too, but Conker's Bad Fur Day is a very difficult game. Like, it's just... Like, a lot of things can kill you in one hit. You have less health than Banjo. The fall damage is brutal. There are lives, although my recollection is kind of like, say, Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64. The lives don't really mean much. Because if you get a game over, I think you don't actually lose any progress. And in fact, the Grim Reaper, Greg, the diminutive Grim Reaper, is a reoccurring character. What do I want to use? I have a lot of cards just sitting in here. Let me use a mushroom. He opened the Gooba in Paint and stretched it. That's Kamek's superpower, MS Paint. There we go. You know, Morri in the style of, like, the Banjo-Kazooie talking icons would be pretty fun, thinking about it. That could be a fun project. Much like more emotes. I was working on one earlier, and I had it colored. I'm like, I don't like this. It doesn't read clearly. Making emotes is really hard, just because it feels like... Why did I leave? I need to go this way. It feels like... because you're dealing with limited screen real estate, that you need something that's both recognizable but easy to parse as well, and that's hard to do in a limited space. Okay, I'm wondering, this, if I met Kamek, this way is probably progress. So what if I check the other path first? 3D Mario with googly eyes. I mean, I could just slap googly eyes onto, like, my usual model. Close enough, right? You know, or if it was a low poly model. I've seen at least one artist out there that does, like, low poly VTubers, or like has done low poly models. I don't know if they ever do, whoa, commissions for that kind of thing, but that's the thing. Oh no, I don't want to fight you, man. You take so long to kill. Too many resources. No. You need to talk to Greg the Grim Reaper before starting the Dracula parody, and in order to get your trusty 12 gauge. Now, is that before or after you get turned into a bat and have to defecate on things? And capture villagers to throw them into a meat grinder. Because that's the thing in Conker's Bad Fur Day. You get turned into a bat, and you have to grab villagers and carry them into a giant meat grinder to feed Dracula, because I guess, like, you're his thrall. Oh, Mel, hello! Wow. How are you? It's so good to catch up with people. Are you the Mel I've seen on Twitter? Because I was kind of wondering, wait, did I know this Mel? I don't want to just, like, ask someone and be like, hey, are you so-and-so? It always makes me so happy getting to say hello to people. I'm the kind of person who's always too shy to comment. Oh.
Oh man, looks like another giant wall that we're gonna have to repaint. Wait a tick.
Yes, Pink Bunny Goyle.
It's a giant coin! We're rich! Or we would be, if we could actually pocket a coin that big. And if it weren't completely drained of color. Never mind, Mario. Sorry to get your hopes up. We're not rich. Unless you count friendship. Which I do.
Thank you, Huey. I count it too. I mean, it's huge, but it's still 1 coin. It's like the novelty check of the Paper Mario universe. No, I don't want to fight you now. No. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Conker's Bad Fur Day. Maybe as a curiosity. Again, it's an interesting game. Let's give it that. But as I said, it's very difficult. A lot of the humor does not hold up well. It's, it can be very juvenile. There's good ideas in it, but a lot of it's just kind of gross and unpleasant. Like, it's rare, but they've sort of taken off the kid gloves. Like, Rare has obviously not shied away from jokes that are dubiously appropriate in their ostensibly more family-friendly games. But Conker's Bad Fur Day really pushes it, because the whole thing was they were originally developing, and I'm sure this is old hat to some of you, they were originally developing the 12 Tales Conker 64, which was another cutesy collectathon platformer. I need to sort my items. I have a lot of mushrooms. Jeez, maybe I should just use one of those. So another cutesy collectathon platformer, and people were deriding it because it's another cutesy collectathon platformer. So Rare was like, oh yeah? I see how it is. Well, I suppose they're from the UK, so it's probably more like, oh yeah? You want to go, mate? Is that how you want to play? Alright. It's no more kid-friendly games. The squirrel drinks beer now. I'm sure that's exactly how the discussion went. Hello, Defeated Sanity. Yeah, Conker is very much of the time humor. Definitely I'd put some pretty heavy content warnings on it. Some of the jokes are not nice. Although I know Chris Seavor, who I think directed and produced the game, at least directed it, and also did most of the voices, has gone back and apologized for some of the less kosher jokes. But even then, like graphically, musically, it holds up well. Gameplay-wise, I mean, it's really tough. And there's a lot of it that leaves a bad taste in your mouth. There's also, as Mel mentioned, it's being of the times, there's a lot of references, referential humor, which I personally am not a fan of, unless something is genuinely transformative. I feel like it's just kind of copping out when your whole joke is like, hey, remember this thing? That's it, that's the joke. Like the elaborate parody of The Matrix, the whole shootout scene in Conker's Bad Fur Day. But again, there's good original ideas in there, but they were kind of lost amongst the rest of it. No more little kid games. Is it her leash?
What's this? Some kind of chain, maybe? I wonder if the professor dropped it.
Just a chain of fools. Oh no, what's wrong, sad toad? I'm gonna destroy the thing you're sitting on, sorry. Oh, that's even worse.
My princess. Hey, sorry to bother you while you're softly crying to yourself, but, would you happen to be the professor? You see, we're looking for the professor of super old things.
I am indeed the professor of super old things, but I've suffered a great tragedy.
My poor little princess is missing.
That's her chain over there. I hope you're safe and sound, my sweet little baby, wherever you are.
Yeah, I wish we could help, but we're kind of busy searching for the paint stars. Does she know the way home? Maybe she just went back home.
Of course! She's probably waiting for me at home. My princess is as smart as she is cute. She would have known just what to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her sweet little face.
Daddy's coming, princess.
Please leave. Thank you.
Well, he cheered up quickly. I sure hope Princess is waiting for him at home, for all our sakes.
I did not finish Banjo-Tooie yet. We're probably going to finish it on Friday. So please look forward to that. Or don't, you know, I'm not gonna stop you. I can't tell you how to live your life. Is there a path behind where the professor was before I pick up that paint star? Does this go somewhere? No, it's just an abyss that something has torn through. I guess... You were talking about reference humor lately and a friend brought up something that chilled you to the bone. Would Animaniacs be rough to go back to? This is gonna sound really controversial. I couldn't really get into Animaniacs back in the day. I think a lot of it is because of how referential the humor was. A lot of it flew over my head. I mean, granted, I also love Bugs Bunny, and a lot of the jokes in Looney Tunes also flew over my head at the time because they make references to celebrities and other things that I was not familiar with at the time. Let's check back home so we can see the professor crying to himself again because Princess has not returned. How much do jokes about Check's notepad of 90s references, Newt Gingrich tickle you? Are you sure we're talking about Animaniacs, Andorra, and not like Gex? That sounds like Gex tier humor. All you know is you got filled up on all the xenomorph bits possible before ever finding out Alien existed.
Oh, hello, Mario. The professor is back and he seems happy. Funny though, I don't think I saw Princess with him.
Uh-oh. They flew over your head too? I wonder if part of it is... Because, well, I was going to say, I mean, I'm not from the US either, but because, you know, Canada, we're right next to the US. It's not like we're missing out on a lot of pop culture. Maybe there's certain bits of Americana that are unfamiliar to me, but can I hammer this down? Just for paint. Oh, dear.
My sweet little baby. She's gone forever. The professor has decided to lie face down on the ground for a little while to process his emotions. If you feel like helping out, maybe you could find Princess's favorite snack. It could help lure her back here.
Are you okay? He is not okay.
Professor, pull yourself together. I'm sure she'll turn up. So you'll help me find her then? Thank you for putting your little paint star quest on the back burner while you find my princess. You'll need this permit to access my dig site. I don't imagine my princess is there, but you never know. Come back to me, my darling.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna leave you to your tears. At least that patch of grass will be exceptionally well watered. Yeah, he needs to process some things. I do remember enjoying like the general wackiness of Animaniacs. I think much like Looney Tunes, there were certain segments that I enjoyed more than others. Like Pinky and the Brain, or just with the Warner Brothers and Warner Sister. I remember things like Slappy Squirrel and whatnot, or the Good Feathers. I didn't really get it, so they just kind of went over my head. Oh, Defeated Sanity, I would love to be a For Reals voice actor. It is a dream, but getting my foot in the door, I don't have a demo reel. I feel like you need connections. But that's true for so many fields. You need connections, you need to know people. Good Feathers was a... I mean, was that the whole... Like, the whole shtick was just a parody of Goodfellas, but they're pigeons? Was there anything more to it than that? Because I don't remember. They knew who their audience was, right? All these children in the 90s, yeah, we're definitely gonna get this like Joe Pesci pigeon reference, yeah. Oh yeah, and The Godfather. Yeah, I'm definitely well versed in that too.
Oh, hello, Mario. I don't suppose you've heard the news. My beloved engine here is scheduled to be decommissioned. I'm sad she's being put out to pasture, but we all get old eventually, don't we?
That's a little sad. Boy, more trains in our games. I mean, we have Chuffy, and now we have, I don't know if this train has a name. We should give it a name.
Isn't this a cool old-fashioned train? I could stare at it all day long. Us train fanatics are called rail fans. I'll wait for hours just to catch a glimpse of a passing train. This train is bound for Kiwano Temple. I'm gonna follow it, but first I need to find some place to cry about my life for a while.
Boy, none of these toads are okay. I mean, I'm glad this one has a hobby, but even he seems to realize that maybe he's being a little extreme about it. Eh. Is this not fully painted? Am I missing a spot? There we go. I love the toads in this game. Like, is there a bit of a disappointment because they're toads and not various species from the Mario universe? Yes, there is, but clearly the writers did what they could with the limitations they were given. The limitations being toads.
Hello, Mario. Take a look at this, would you? I believe we've made an important discovery. Now, we have to be super careful when we excavate it, just like the professor said.
You know, rail fans.
Oh.
Oh. How do I... Well, I need to paint this, because if I don't, it's going to bother me. There we go. Yeah, if they want to see a train, all they gotta do is run late for work. Oh no, I'm gonna get squished. Oh, we're good. We're good. Is there anything else in here? Or there's just that hammer card? Okay. Who voiced Gex? I don't remember. Like, clearly an established comedian.
I'm sorry, but do you have a permit to access this area? See, we discovered an extremely rare fossil, and we must take special care to preserve it. We can't have just anyone stomping around all over the place. If you really need to get in here, you'll need to speak to the professor. Good day. Ah, we have a permit! See, check it out!
Yeah, I can do it whatever I want. Oh, you got a permit. Come on in. Just don't touch anything or even look at anything too hard. But above all, have fun. Seriously, don't touch anything.
Yes, now we can see what all the fuss is about. All right, I suppose we should also be looking for paint stars. How about this? You keep looking for paint stars, and I'll just do a tiny amount of fossil hunting. Deal?
To access the dig site, please use the scaffolding. And watch where you step. We've had a small number of earthquakes recently. Or a number of small earthquakes, whatever. Same thing. Dak, were you not familiar with Gex beforehand? Which I don't mean as like a judgment, because I don't expect people to be familiar with Gex, but Gex is just one of those things that for people who played N64 platformers, I just kind of take for granted. Like, ah yes, Gex. I shouldn't even say N64 platformers, because apparently the superior version of Gex was the PlayStation version, but I did not have a PlayStation at the time.
The fossils in this area are extremely delicate, so we're digging very slowly. Hey buddy, are you trying to cause a rock slide?
Maybe. Maybe. I know a lot of kids that I knew in elementary school had a horse phase. I remember people in like my grade 1 and grade 2 class like checking out Black Beauty and the like, but for me, it was not horses. It was dinosaurs. I was never a horse girl. Dinosaurs though.
Hello Mario, here to check out our finds? Well, if you'd like a closer look, you can enter through that hole and go up the scaffolding. Please be careful in there.
I'm gonna hit so many walls. You were hoping I was gonna say I was a Gex girl. Uh-oh. Something's rumbling.
Whoa, did you feel that?
Uh-oh.
There's a T-Rex coming.
You've all seen Jurassic Park, right? Uh-oh.
It's getting louder. What's going on?
It's a T-Rex, Huey. I don't know what to tell you. A Lisa Frank design Gex notebook. I'm also gonna sound dead to people for not ever being a horse girl, but I never liked Lisa Frank either. I always found Lisa Frank, the whole aesthetic, to be too garish for my taste personally. There we go. Oh no, dry bones! Okay, I guess I can fight this. You can visualize it, can't you? Like rainbow pastel Gex. I don't need to get rid of these guys. I've got hammers. Let me try these hammers. See how it works. The multi-rainbow cats and horses. And then a gecko. Maybe I would have been more, like, appreciative of Lisa Frank. Because I'm not like a rainbows and unicorns kind of person. That was never my personal aesthetic. Lizards, though? Like, cool lizards? Sure. Lisa Frank deserves to get some, like, something wave subgenre. I feel like, you know, I genuinely enjoy Vaporwave. I feel like there must be... What?
Oh man, that earthquake broke the scaffolding. Won't somebody think of the scaffolding?
Is Lisa Frank a real person? Like, not merely some sort of conglomerate or a mascot just made up for sales, but in fact a real person? Has Lisa Frank ever met, like, a rainbow sparkly space unicorn, though? Otherwise, I'm gonna have some words about false advertising. Wow, a real person, huh? Okay, people Googling this. She lives in a house exactly like you would think. So I feel like you probably thought of it, right, fam? That episode of The Simpsons where Lisa meets the real Malibu Stacy. And she's living in basically a Barbie dream home. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. The real Lisa Frank lives in a place like that, clearly. Man, I really want to, like, break these. I guess I could break this wall. That's fine. I want to tear down these curtains. She's trained artists to emulate her style to expand her biz, huh? Oh, she started painting everything herself in real life. I can see why she would expand. Because that's a lot of Trapper Keepers to design. Her ex-husband was G.I. Joe? I assume you mean Malibu Stacy and not Lisa Frank. Probably.
Wait a minute. This area isn't supposed to be seismically active. Why are we getting earthquakes? No. A localized earthquake of that size could only be caused by some sort of giant creature.
I told you, it's a T-Rex. These toads haven't seen Jurassic Park. When I was little, I remember getting a copy of Jurassic Park for, like, Christmas or something. And it was my first PG-rated movie. I'm like, wow, I can see the big movies now. Not really. Joe, release me from your kung fu grip. Okay, yes. It is Malibu Stacy.
Mario, we need your help. This place is a disaster zone after that big earthquake.
Is the train okay? Oh, double hop slippers. Double the disappointment. Again, I've mentioned before, one of the biggest flaws of this game is just not having damage numbers of any kind. Oh, actually, before I go up there.
Somebody help! The vibrations triggered a cave-in and one of our excavators is trapped. Help!
I mean, sorry.
Isn't this the rescue squad's job? Where are those guys? I guess we'll have to do it ourselves, Mario.
All the rescue squad has been good for so far is climbing on them. Oh, Taito, hello. Happy Tuesday to you.
This is a soft hat zone, guys. Make sure you're wearing a soft, poofy hat at all times.
So,
you don't scare me like that. I thought it was another rock slide.
Surprised they react to that. So, there was that toad at the beach that described his hat as hair, but this is also a hat?
Which is it? There's a toad buried alive directly above us. I know buried alive sounds pretty bad, but the alive part is good at least. Anyway, hurry.
Yeah, that's optimism for you.
The scaffolding is broken. You're gonna have to take the long way to the top, guys. Head for the spot where the wall caved in. Good luck.
Hang on, I guess let me check up the, there we go, come back down. See what's up here, and then I'll progress to the right. Okay, I see what they mean, the scaffolding broke. This is Metroid Prime, I could space jump, but I can't. They're called the Rescue Squad because they need rescuing. Called out. They're trying their best. I mean, they didn't ask to be born toads. They're doing the best with what they've got. Oh, can't break it. Is there anything below the elevator? I believe that's just where I came from. So if I fell, I would have to climb back up. But I can definitely check afterwards after I return, because I'll have to go back there anyway, to free the guy who's definitely not suffocating. Oh, hey, it's one of you that was opening the cans at the canned food partay in Origami King. What are these guys called? I don't remember. Well, let's try the double hop slipper. And another hop slipper. I don't know if it's gonna kill, but we'll find out. The real Lisa Frank is extremely private and will only do audio interviews, never interview on camera. I don't blame her for it, honestly. Like, especially if you created an empire as big and ubiquitous as Lisa Frank. Oh, come on. You just have, like, barely any health left. Anyway, I don't think I'd want to be in the public eye either. Just kind of reminds me a little bit. It's not equivocal, but I'm thinking about Toby Fox and how, like, he is unreachable and doesn't do regular interviews and the sort, which I think is a good idea on his part. Welcome to the Bone Zone! You can't say that on Twitch. But again, I don't blame him, because I know how fanatical some people can get. I wasted that hammer. Does Port Prisma fall under the jurisdiction of the Mushroom Kingdom? That's a good question. I don't know how far we are from the Mushroom Kingdom. Does Princess Peach have any power here? Maybe she just needs to build a castle here, because she has so many. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Please. Your battles do nothing for me. I mean, I could upgrade my paint capacity, but I don't really need to do that. So whatever. Report the Goomba. I'm sorry, Bone Goomba. You're gonna have to be banned from Twitch. Is Port Prism a territory? Good question. I need to sort my stuff again. I have so many mushrooms. What do I want to use? Let's use this and this. There we go. Okay. Will this defeat them? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe Port Prisma is like a sovereign nation or something. It's independent. They've seceded from the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know what Rogueport is in all this. Rogueport seems like a lawless place. Rogueport fell under the jurisdiction of Isle Delfino. I mean, Piantas, though, are clearly very strict when it comes to upholding the law. I mean, Piantas are still strict in Rogueport. It's just that they're running the local mafia now. Oh, there's a Bone Goomba in there. Hello. I don't really want to fight you, but okay. Okay. They do utilize the same postal service. Where is Parakarry? Oh. It's one of you fellows, a scaredy rat. I don't know what items I want to use. Maybe I'll use this line jump, and I'll use another line jump. Will this be enough? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Oh, that was enough. All right. I wasted that other line jump, but now I know. Sunshine tells us that Peach has no control over Isle Delfino. Otherwise, couldn't she have pardoned Mario? That's a great point. I mean, she tried to object, but yeah, I guess they don't respect her authority in Isle Delfino. Do I have to... Oh, that's right. Completely forgot about that moving platform up there. How am I doing? I'm okay. It is very toasty in the apartment right now because it's very warm and there's no air conditioning. So I'm a little sweaty. I had a cold shower before the stream, but I feel like I'm gonna need another one before bed.
Are you on your way to help the toad who got caved in? Good luck.
Hang on, is there anything else? Oh, yeah, there's a spot here. Oh, and is that another toad? I think it is. Let's see. Hello.
I didn't get time for lunch earlier, so I'm sneaking a quick snack. Don't tell my boss.
Oh, did I just get a bribe? What am I, a cop? Gross. I'm not gonna snitch. I ain't no snitch. If your Goyle Morri is anything, she ain't no snitch. Extra showers in summer are awesome. I think I would like it more if I didn't have to take the extra showers just to not melt. But I've never been very good with the heat. I know some people love it. For me, the other week, there was a day when it was about 10 degrees Celsius. So that would be about 50-ish Fahrenheit. It was overcast. There was a light breeze. I was walking in a t-shirt. I was very comfortable. That, for me, is great weather. But a lot of other people are like wearing their winter coats still. But I overheat very easily, so I do not enjoy the heat. Very controversial, though. I know a lot of people out there love it when it's like 30 above, but I can't deal. I can't deal. Oh, there's more vibrations. What's going on? Where's my Mario political intrigue game? Now that would be interesting. Like, I want to see all these messy mushroom court politics. Like, what about diplomacy with Bowser? Boy, it's really vibrating.
Hey, Mario, hold on a second. This whole dig site seems a bit seismologically unstable, wouldn't you say?
Well, Yui, that's a big word.
And I just felt a little vibration in the air. So this seems as good an opportunity as any to say something important. I just want you to know that should something catastrophic happen, I will protect you. I would literally throw my body in for— oh, jeez.
Thanks, Huey. Oh, she's so big. Hi, princess. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, hey! I found a safe spot over here for you. I was just keeping it warm. Anyway, what was that thing? It's probably been causing all of the problems around here. Let's head back to the main site before it comes back.
I love Huey.
I would literally throw my— oh, jeez.
I mean, he doesn't say oh geez, but you can feel it. Seismologically, if you will, in your jellies. Oh, you are the winter arrived all of a sudden. What's the weather like for you right now? Yeah, also the Piantis justice system, you're right, has no due process, no Miranda rights, no right to an attorney, zero investigation. It's just, no, sorry Mario, community service forever. How much power does Toadsworth have? Is Toadsworth still a part of the Mario continuity? I mean, I would imagine so, but man, what's Toadsworth's most recent appearance? He was the host of Mario Party 7. Oh, that's so many hammers. Was he in Paper Jam? I know he's in... I think he's in Dream Team. Oh, hello, Jacob. I assume you're the same Jacob as before, just with a slightly different name, but hello. Everyone seems to be playing this game right now, really? Are there other people on Twitch streaming Paper Mario Color Splash right this instant? Because that's funny to think about. Feels like most of my, like, when I look at the side and I see streams recommended for you, they're mostly a Honkai Star Rail. Hit a card with your hammer to flip it. Try to find all the pairs before time runs out. Oh boy. I'm ready. Boot, boot. Okay, no. Ah, what do you mean minus 10 seconds? Okay, cool. A replica. A pig. Pig. Oof. Here we go. I'm good at that kind of thing. Knock on wood before I mess up the next one. Toadsworth's most recent appearance was the remake, or the remaster of Bowser's Inside Story. I'm a little sad I never played that, especially because Alpha Dream went under. But, I mean, it would have been interesting to experience. I don't love the art direction of the more recent Mario and Luigi games. Like, how they have that sort of, like, pseudo 3D look almost. I kind of like the bold black outlines. And their soulless black eyes from before.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. There's a toad trapped in there. He's still alive, but he's running dangerously low on snacks.
There's only one more person playing this game. Well, shout out to whomever they are, the one other person playing Paper Mario Color Splash. You a real one. Whomever you may be.
Whoa, it's bright out here. Huh? Mario? Thanks for rescuing me. I was getting so hungry and bored in there. 5 more minutes and I would have been gnawing on this thing.
Can I have it? Are you supposed to just throw priceless archaeological finds on the ground like that? Well, I guess it's not ground, it's scaffolding, so it's fine.
Well, I'm not sure how it'll help us, but let's give that bone a squeeze. You know, for science.
Mario, fetch. Oh yeah, how was the weather? That's what I asked. Woohoo. I got a bone. A favorite snack of round pets with sharp teeth. Hi, I'm Kelsey. We are in the bone zone. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the bone zone for real.
Oh no! Ooh!
I'm dead. I was like, wait, do I go down here? Or do I go across? That's really funny. We went to the bone zone for real. That is a big dog. Honestly, it wouldn't be a Paper Mario game if you couldn't get, like, sudden and hilarious game overs. Rip, literally. Well, nice of them to put a save block right there. I will not get stuck on the geometry this time. You know, like, probably. Uh-huh, I'm here. I'm here. The main thing that the Bowser's Inside Story remake has over the original is that Fawful and the Dark Star get their own battle themes instead of the generic boss music. That is a weird oversight from the original, now that I think about it. Did Yoko Shimomura still compose for the remake as well? I heard in the remake of Superstar Saga, I've heard the redone battle theme. You know, that dun 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 dun, you know, that one? And it just sounded kind of tinny and off. But I'm curious how the rest of the music compares. Imagine having your own theme in real life. Yeah, where's my leitmotif? Okay, well, I'm stuck. Oh, okay, I see what has to happen. Because I was trying to go up the ramp and it wasn't working. I have to hammer that thing there. Okay, okay. I thought, did I just get stuck? You know, if you were rich, or at least had enough disposable income for it, I guess you don't have to be rich, you could technically hire someone to compose a theme for you. I mean, why not? Granted, I don't know what you would use it for, unless you wanted to, like, blast it on speakers whenever you entered a room. And maybe don't do that, because I feel like that would be irritating. But you could. I don't know, if you, and I asked this to the chat, if you were, say, a character in a game, what kind of music would your theme be? Like, is there a particular genre that sticks with you? I say that, I'm trying to think of what mine would be. Maybe that's what you have to do, Dak. Open commission slots, write people theme songs. I don't think I would want to hear other people's theme songs, because you know somebody out there would like commission a theme to be as like obnoxious as possible. Okay, there we go. I see. Rip that one toad. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, I see. I have to go where that toad is. The toad was the smart one. Oops. Okay, this time. I won't get run over. You enter a room and your theme song plays and you can't pause it. Isn't that just wrestling? When you get right down to it? Maybe that's what you do if you want to have a theme song. You have to become a professional wrestler. And then not only do you get your theme blasted over the speakers whenever you enter a room, but people are like cheering for you. They want to hear your theme. I remember sometimes my dad and I would go to this, oops, didn't mean to talk to him again, this pub for like brunch, and we would play the pub trivia that was on the TVs there. And sometimes in the other TVs in the background, usually it would be sports, you know, like a various selection of sports. Sometimes I would see wrestling, and there wouldn't be any sound coming out of the wrestling. I would just see it without sound, and somehow, like, I don't want the context of what's going on because it was just so out there to observe. Like this team of 3 guys who are all dressed in like really bright colors, who had like a neon trombone or something. Okay, do I just wait here and not get run over? There we go! Cool. Well, I'm embarrassed that took as long as it did, but... Uh-oh. Oh. It's like a hooktail relative.
That's a complete Dragodon fossil!
Become Rockhawk. Oh, now we're talking.
So this is a Dragodon fossil? I wouldn't want to run into this guy in a dark alley. I didn't expect it to be so... colorless. Kinda looks like it's been drained.
I mean, they're bones, Huey. I don't know what to tell you.
What kind of monster was that? It seemed like it was mad at us. Did we steal something from it? Do we owe it money? I can't believe it just blasted through the wall like that.
And on the bright side, it did all of our work for us. The fossil's completely exposed.
Hey, Mario. Smells like there's a paint star on the other side of that hole. Let's check it out.
A chainsaw would be a cool pet. But just imagine the insurance premiums you'd have to have. What if they bit someone? Like, that whole limb is gone.
Looks like that monster... Sorry, I had some acrylic in my throat. Looks like that monster rolled through here and off into the sunset. Well, it's been real, but let's grab the paint star and get out of here.
Why am I fearful that Princess is just gonna come running through and squish the paint star? Nope, we're good, we're good. Your sister's friend who is in a band called Todd is Each New Moment. That's so strange and inscrutable as a band name. I love it. Hang on, I'm gonna have a sip of water to clear out the acrylic in my throat. Yeah, I'm a whale, it's actually krill. 1 second. There we go. Oh, and it's marked on my map too. Interesting. Well, perhaps we will have to go back and paint that. Gonna paint that dragon. Gonna paint it fine. Gonna use acrylic-based paint because that bone is porous. I don't know where I was going with that. I mean, I was voice acting for Huey, but I just had a frog in my throat. But of course, paint cans wouldn't eat frogs. Okay. Hopefully, this is where I take the bone. Hey. Okay, he's... Oh, maybe her dish? No. Wait. Okay. Is this where I put the bone? I guess we'll find out. Oh, no, okay, I have to cut this out. Okay. And I'm gonna put the bone here. And hopefully it's correct. Okay. There we go. Oh god. Oh no, he's dead again. Oh. Oh. Well, at least he died at the hands of the one he loved.
Oh no, the professor was crushed by this giant thing. Now he's gonna be in an even worse mood.
Bork, bork.
Whatever are you talking about? That was my beloved princess. Mario, thank you for reuniting me with my sweet little girl. I suppose she's outgrown her little house here, but I'm glad she was able to visit one last time. If you come across any more bones, please share with her. She deserves a treat every now and then. And let her know that wherever she ends up, I'll be thinking of her. Oh, and I've got a little something for you as a small thank you for helping me out. Follow me.
Ah, the brain damage was total. I mean, it's cute, but also deeply disconcerting.
I'm so glad the professor is back to his normal, super old self. Thanks for everything, Mario.
Now, did Kamek make Princess humongous, or did she just grow to that size? It was probably Kamek, but it's just funny to think that maybe she's like people who adopt pigs, thinking, "Oh yeah, I'll get a micro pig. It'll be a cute pet because pigs are smart." And that's true, they are. But even micro pigs get very, very big. You ever seen a full-grown pig up close? They're humongous.
Oh yes, now where were we? Of course, I was about to give you a small reward. A fellow at the dig site was about to throw this out, but I thought it might be of interest to you. Be careful now. It's as sharp as, something very, very sharp. You'll have to pardon the analogy. I'm a paleoarchaeologist, not one of those, good-talking guys.
I've got it. It's as sharp as the spine on a spiny.
Yes, that'll do.
That was some good talking, Professor. I got a sharp spike. What do I do with it? So how do you like my gift so far? Have you accidentally stabbed yourself yet? Oh, do be careful.
We're all relieved that the professor is back to his usual self. Thank you for your help, Mario.
Imagine a chain chomp as big as a house getting angry at you. Ugh. I mean, even a small chain chomp, I don't think I would want angry at me.
This is the professor's house.
Are you saying the same thing as before? Yeah, you are. Oh well, thank you. But even a chomp on the flag. Maybe this is like its own little country, like Port Prisma.
I'll have a good one, Dak. Thank you for joining me.
Okay, well, let's see. I have this spike. I guess I could go here to the Sacred Forest. Why not? Looks like there's 3 paint stars to get here. And when I think about huge chain chomps, the first game that actually pops into my mind is Yoshi's Island. If you remember the giant ones that both leap in from the background and also the giant ones that chase you in little side-scrolling bits. Very stressful. Oh, the piano for Mario 64. Ooh, ugh, I can't. I hate it. Even knowing it's coming, I just don't like it.
The forest is still huge. Kamek must be some magician for the effects to reach way out here.
Maybe the forest was always like this, Huey. I mean, giant areas are not unknown in the Mario series. As I mentioned earlier, there's been a couple of them already. Imagine playing a piano and it bites you. That's just when somebody closes the lid on your hands.
I ran into this shy guy, and at first I was like, fine, whatever, no big deal. Just a shy guy. But then he whipped out a straw. I thought he'd leave me alone if I pretended to be a tree. You know, my standard go-to move. But he figured me out somehow. Guess I still can't act my way out of a paper bag. Anyway, later.
Does the phrase paper bag mean something else in the Paper Mario universe? But yeah, that Toad could never hope to be a noble nature spirit like Luigi. You know, it's funny, I never liked the piano in Mario 64, but you know what? I've mentioned what's never bothered me is the Sonic drowning music, because I'm thinking of like common video game traumatic things, and the drowning music in Sonic is a big one for a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me. I don't have that gene.
I'm the leader of the Yellow Rescue Squad. We're here to help you in your adventure. Or we're supposed to, at least. See, we heard this big turnip was blocking your path, so we kicked into action. But none of my 11 squadettes have arrived yet. Not sure they got the memo. If you see any of them around, tell them to meet me here.
Well, I can't blame a Toad for trying. Why don't you just eat your way through the turnip? I feel like that would be more expedient. Majora's Mask. I guess, you know, I wouldn't describe personally Majora's Mask as being traumatic in the sense that it didn't spook me deeply, but Majora's Mask, there's just so much of it that's potently melancholy. It just makes me so sad. Like, it's a very well-made, evocative game. Oh, the moon, though. I don't like the moon, but who likes the moon? Maybe somebody does. Maybe Skull Kid's proud of that moon. Rochambeau Temple number 3. Have I even been to Rochambeau Temple number 2? I think the day transition Majora's Mask is pretty chilling too. Just that stark, like, I can't make the noise, but you know, that thud, and just the stark black and white screen. Like, it is harrowing, and like the whole letterboxed effect. Like, Majora's Mask was incredible at atmosphere. Welcome to Rochambeau Temple number 3. Cool.
The first round opponents like the papery sound they make when they all wrestle together. They don't like hard things. The second round opponents' hands are all soggy and flat.
Okay. So, probably rock for the first round. And the hands are all soggy and flat? Huh. Scissors?
If you get a paint star, you can enter a Rochambeau tournament at any of the temples. Neat, huh?
I feel like I should wait until there's a wizard here.
You probably already know this, but if there's a toad guarding the main door of a temple, you can't enter the Rochambeau tournament.
Temple number 3's prizes. Coins, 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 and a card. Yeah, the way the screen shrinks, then bam. For me, Majora's Mask is a hard game to revisit just because of that potent feeling of melancholy, but I think it's brilliant.
Did you know each of the Rochambeau temples has its own cafe? My dream is to eat at all of them.
A circuit of overpriced lattes. Welcome to the Prisma Cafe at Rochambeau Temple number 3. Would you like to order something? I do not want an overpriced latte, but thank you. I think I'll come back when there's a Rochambeau, a rock paper wizard present. Because otherwise, I don't get anything fancy for winning. Oh yeah, the bell peal too. Something about like just the sound of the bell ringing just makes it extra harrowing in Majora's Mask. Like the sound design in that game. I feel like the ringing of like a big bell like that is just inherently a very ominous sound. Now, who made the moon sentient? I mean, I can't remember. I genuinely cannot remember. Did the moon have that face before Skull Kid got the mask? Or was it always like that?
Whoa, it's another one of those massive blank spots. Gross. Are those a couple of toads hanging out in the middle?
Okay, it's never said. Okay, so I'm not grossly misremembering. Hello. Wait, he's not very good at fanning, is he? Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. You don't have to, like, rescue anyone right now, do you? Because I don't want this to stop. Ever.
No, sir. My top priority at the moment is rescuing you from the summer heat. Although you did only pay me for 3 hours, and time is just about up. Sorry, sir, but you'll have to make another reservation. Have a nice day. Toad number 5, the Yellow Rescue Squad, reporting for duty. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must report to my captain in the Sacred Forest immediately.
Wait, can you fan me? Like in real life? Toad, come back. Sup, Mario? Look, I appreciate you coming all the way down here, but I don't have a table for you, okay? If you don't mind sitting at the bar, I can maybe squeeze you in 3 years. What can I say? The Mustard Cafe is on fire right now. We're hotter than the star I stole from the sky. You dig?
Star from the sky? Mario, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Jay Brain? I don't know, but sorry, we were talking about Animaniacs and, you know.
Chef, is there any way to expedite the reservation process? Perhaps if we fanned you for another couple hours?
Oh no, it's Super Paper Mario all over again. No. Nah, man. If I make an exception for Mario, then everyone's gonna want one. What's next? Table for Luigi? Party of 4? Not in this lifetime, baby. Luigi does not have 4 friends. Besides, I've got a deep tissue thwomp massage scheduled today.
I see. Mario, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Can I have a deep tissue thwomp massage? You know, that's one of the things I find most intimidating about learning a language like French or Spanish is that there's gendered nouns. I feel like I would get those mixed up all the time. How do you remember, or just if you grow up speaking that language, do you just, you know it? Like, I'm thinking about counters in Japanese, using different words at the end of numbers to indicate the type of object you're counting based on, like, the object shape. I remember asking my Japanese teacher why. She's like, you know, I don't know. You just kind of learn it as you grow up there.
No way, dude. You are never going to paint this whole thing. Trust me, I'm a paint can.
Come on, Huey, not with that attitude. You just have to remember. It's not even a remember thing, you just know. Ugh. I mean, how embarrassing is it if you screw up? You know, is it like a malaprop in English? Because I'm bad for that. Just tripping over my words. And then tripping over my words in a language I'm not even fluent in, that's even more embarrassing. The chef presents Mustard Cafe. How do you all feel about mustard? I like mustard personally. I'm thinking about, you know, if they redid that ketchup versus mustard Splatfest, it would be, for Splatoon 3, it would be, sorry, not ketchup versus mustard, ketchup versus mayonnaise. It would be ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise for Splat 3, and that's what I want. Aww.
I don't think we'll be getting through this pipe anytime soon. It's all filled with sand or something.
Like when speaking English, you don't generally think about verb tenses, you just do them. So it's just, you kind of learn inherently through practice. Hello, Sniffets.
Man, this place got way too popular. I used to eat here before it was cool. It wouldn't be brunch if you didn't spend 2 hours waiting outside beforehand. I just want to meet the chef. He's a legend. Need coffee? This place is so exclusive that even the chef can't get in. This is the line for the bathroom, right?
Oh, it's that one stage in Parappa all over again. You know, where you have to rap for the bathroom. You know.
I don't think anyone is getting in until the chef is done with his vacation.
Well, gee. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do something about that, huh? That's good. And yeah, I don't think anyone would be shamed for learning the language. It's just even in English, I get very embarrassed when I say the wrong word. I wonder if there's anything I can do here. Look, man, I'm on vacation. And no, I don't sign autographs. Wonder what I have to do here.
Yo, not cool, bro. Not cool.
That's it, get sunburned. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Well, there must be a way to get this guy out, but I'm not sure what that would be. So I suppose we could just go elsewhere for now. How do you say the moon in Spanish? Is it also like Luna? La Luna? Okay. I was thinking about Mortal Kombat, Look to La Luna, but that's kind of a deep cut. Thinking here, what do I do? Oh, there's the Kiwano Temple. I haven't been here yet. I appreciate it. I love learning stuff about other languages, so arigatou gozaimashita.
Oh, I smell a paint star!
I smell spikes.
But I think it's behind that door. Yeesh, somebody really went overboard with the decorative spikes in here. I'd like to get a closer look, but as a rule I try to avoid giant pointy spikes of death.
Well, that's a terrible rule, Huey. Get out. Live a little. Can't carry anymore. Oh, no. Hang on. Why do I have all of these? Yeah, let me... I'm just gonna toss some of my cards. So I have so many. I have all these one-up mushrooms I don't need. Because they don't revive you upon death, I believe. They just refill your paint. So if you want to paint cards, fine. But, hang on. What else do I have in here? Junkie hammers. What else do I got? Ugh. 8,000 hop slippers. I should probably take some of these cards to the museum, too. I'll do that at some point. Generally, is feminine, but there are exceptions like El Mapa. Am I saying that right? How come I can't move this? Can I get in here and roll it? Super monkey ball? Oh, there we go. El Fuego, like fire. I'm glad I don't have to remember, like, the gendered nouns in English, but I guess in English, there's a lot of other nonsense you have to remember that is not intuitive. Also a spike. Hello, Spike. Of course there would be a spike here at the place full of spikes. Oh no, they're gonna hit each other! Oh, they're fine. El Tenedor? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the language.
The tracks just stretch off into the vast, boring unknown, Mario. No point in going this way.
What do you mean, no point? Maybe I want to go to the vast, boring unknown. Maybe I like it there. Can I knock these over? Oh. Oh. That poor Spike is stranded there now.
Oops. Well, at least we can get across the spikes now.
That's right, Huey. It's all for a good cause. Do I also get the same message if I go down here? Yeah. Okay. Pronounce Spanish vowels like Japanese. That is a very good way to remember, actually. And I tend to do that with words sometimes if I don't know how to pronounce them, my brain will default to Japanese vowel sounds. I love Japanese vowel sounds. They're so consistent. It's not like every once in a while I'll come across an English word that I can't say correctly and then I get called out for in chat. Like chortles. I had to think about it. Because if you weren't here for when I streamed Bowser's Inside Story, Fawful likes to say the word chortles, and every time it would come out as chortles because I see the C-H-O-R and my brain thinks chord as in a musical chord.
This is the kind of door you get when you're really tired of solicitors. Looks like it's missing a spike. Do you think that spike the professor gave us would fit in that hole? Give it a try.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to learn Japanese. Nihongo ga hanasemasu ka? There are just a few that are feminine but are talked about with the masculine article to make it easier to pronounce and hear, like el agua, even though agua is feminine. Oh. So it's el or la? Or... I need to read up on this before I embarrass myself further.
That sharp, spiky, or spiny-looking spike that looked like the spiny spike of a spiny really was a spiny spike. Come to Papa, Paint Star.
Yet again, Huey sniffs something despite not having a nasal cavity, which is impressive when you get right down to it. Maybe he's just like mimicking the act of sniffing for something because he's seen other people do it. Spanish sounds are pretty much a superset of Japanese, except for the Z sound in zen zen, zangetsu, muzukashii. I'm thinking about there's some words in Japanese that they're written like with an well, I'm trying to think of how to when you Romanize it. They're written with like an M, but they're pronounced with an N sound, like a newspaper, shimbun. Or there's another word like it, and I can't remember what it is now. So I guess never mind. I've lost my train of thought there. Ooh, a blaze hammer. Definitely gonna forget about that. Oh, thank you, Roy fan. Please have a lovely evening. No room for that fire flower. Goodbye, fire flower. Goodbye forever. Maybe I need to fight more things. Use up these cards. I guess I could just, hang on, trash some more, like, because I have a bunch of worn out hammer cards that I don't need. I can get rid of those and then just replace them with the good hammers, like the on fire hammers. Okay, let me see. Do I have any more in here that I could get rid of? Jeez Louise. There's a lot of enemy cards I could probably donate to the museum. Are you sure you want to trash Goomba? Yes, I am sure I want to trash Goomba. There we go. Agua is a she, but we use L instead of la because it's extremely hard to say or distinguish with la, as in la agua, because the two A's want to meld together. La agua. Yeah, I can see how that might be a problem. It's always fun for me to try and pronounce things in another language. Just trying to get my mouth to make unfamiliar sounds. I enjoy the challenge. Even if I can't always do it. Like the other day I was thinking about, I was craving, ooh, hello, Spinies, ooh, hang on, excuse me, there we go. They just run into me. It's like they want it. Oh, I got a Spiny. Hang on. Yeah. It's a shame I don't get those little hammer pieces to upgrade my paint capacity from that, but that's okay. Oh, I left a survivor. Well, that's okay. He has to warn others of what he's witnessed. Now what was I saying about languages? It's fallen out of my brain. Oh well. I say that. I'm trying to think of what it was because it's haunting me. Oh, I remember. I really wanted some... I struggle to say it. Chala? That Jewish eggy bread that's kind of done up in a twist. It's so good. I love... I can't do it. I'm so sorry. For anyone in the audience who is Jewish and or speaks Yiddish or Hebrew, I'm so sorry I'm butchering things. I can't quite make the sound. But it's delicious. I feel like I'm just not, ow, pushing myself enough to make that noise. I guess just because that sort of harsh sound is unfamiliar to me. Ooh. Like it's not something I have to make on the regular. Yeah, that sound. Like I usually see it spelled out as CHALLAH. Chala? It's kind of like from the back of your throat, I guess. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, I'm down here. Squish. I'll get it with practice. Thank you. That is affirming to hear. I think the worst part is just saying something wrong and butchering another language. I hate doing it. I'm sorry I'm disrespecting your language. I want to do better. Anyway, that bread is so good. Practice and I'll be able to roll my R's too. Can you imagine? Is that something one can achieve with practice? The key is pronouncing it more like kala. You know, that helps, actually. Thank you, Zarthwomp. That helps. Hey, if you ever get the opportunity to have kala, I'm getting there. Strongly recommend. It's really good if you toast it, too. I bet it makes really good French toast. Okay, let's use one of these many innumerable hammers I have. That's true. It's more, I hold myself up to these rigid standards that I don't expect of other people. Which is a problem I've had, not just with languages, but with anything. That I feel like people are allowed to fumble. Oh no, I don't want to jump on you! Oops. I wonder... Can I use this blaze hammer on them? They're not like Buzzy Beetles where they're immune to fire, are they? I guess we'll find out. But you know, that's a good way of thinking about it and a good perspective flip. Because I realize, yeah, because I would never be hard on someone who's learning another language, because, oops, because it's hard. Learning another language is very difficult, and I admire people who do it very much. And if I would never disrespect other people who are struggling, then I shouldn't disrespect myself. Oh, hello, Nox. How's it going? Color splashing is going okay, except for the fact I stepped on a spiny. But you know, everybody has days like that. Sometimes you step on the spiny. I'm okay. It is disgustingly hot in the apartment right now, though. I think when I'm done this area, I will probably have to call it a night. Not just because I have to leave for work at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Wow. But I need to cool off. Oh, good gravy. I had a cold shower before stream. I feel like I need another cold shower. Oof. I hope wherever you are, Nox, I hope you're staying cool. And that goes for everyone. I hope you're staying cool. Or warm, if you're in the southern hemisphere. I hope you're staying comfortable, is a better way of thinking about it. Get out of here, Spiny. Not you. I don't need you to be comfortable. You need to be gone. Oh. More paints! Oh, thank you, Taito. I appreciate that. You practically live 24/7 in front of a box fan suit. You feel my pain. Oh yeah, I can't... I need a fan on. Like, I cannot... Even in the winter, I need a fan on. Both because I overheat really easily, and I like things on the cool side. Also, I like the white noise of it, too. I can't sleep in, like, a dead quiet room. I need a fan. What about the rest of you? Do you feel like... Because I know some people feel they need a fan, and some people hate it. I remember my dad saying that he always likes having a fan on, but my mom did not. Which must be difficult to reconcile. But I find, especially when you're trying to sleep, you need a slightly chilly room. Because then it just feels so much nicer when you're under the blankets, right? So cozy. Of course, the downside is that when you're in bed in a chilly room and all bundled up, all snug, actually getting out of bed becomes even more daunting. Me too. I also enjoy sleeping when it's cold around me, which makes trying to sleep on hot nights really bad. I should get one of those, like, portable air conditioner, or not portable, but like, ow, oh no, like little air conditioners. I guess they're portable. I don't know, like the ones you use for small spaces. Like, I did not get one despite the disgusting heat last year, because I was concerned about the price, but I feel like, nah, I need to do it. I need to do it. I'm gonna die. Best time to sleep is when it's cold, correct? One more. There we go. Getting in your bed is the opposite of getting out. It's so true. Like, getting up all cozy in bed, great, wonderful. Having to leave bed, especially to go somewhere you don't want to be, like work or school. Ugh. Miserable. Oh, come on, Spiny. Come on, Spiny. Look at him go. Do you think he knows what he's doing? Like, is he aware he's just trapped in an endless cycle? Oh, no! It's me. I'm trapped in an endless cycle. I guess I could use one of those, like, innumerable mushrooms I have. Actually, can I use it from the menu? I can't. Never mind. That's fine. I'll just try not to die. Oh, Saturdays. The best day of the week. You know, I don't like sleeping in, though. Like, it's nice to sleep in and snooze, especially when you've been really sleep deprived all week. But at the same time, I can't help but think, no, it's my weekend. I need to maximize it. But I guess it's like how I mentioned, I hold myself up to these ridiculous standards that I would never expect other people to maintain. It's like, yes, I want, you know, like all my friends and loved ones to sleep in and be cozy and comfy. But it's like, no, Morri, you gotta rise and grind. Get out there. I hate that grind set mentality. I don't actually subscribe to it. I had POW blocks. Where do they all go? I've lost them. Oh, there they are. Just scrolled past them. I'm a genius. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's a good way of thinking about it. You know, however you spend your weekend, as long as it's your choice, it's well spent. I agree. Getting to stay home and chill and do my own thing and not have to do it to make some rich guy even richer. Now that's living. Oh man. This is hard when I can't clearly see the ridges of this cardboard tube. Ah. One more. Oh, depth perception. Depth perception is so scary. Okay, let's see. What do I want to use on these spikes? I've still got all of these hammers and hop slippers. Let's use this. And I guess I should, yeah. Let's just use this. Is it gonna kill? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, it's an ice flower. Thought it was a fire flower until I painted it. Oh, cool. I didn't actually need that E-camera. Oh well. Problem solved. Well, this is a speedy Spiny. No, he's not. I guess he's slow because I'm riding on the wheel. Oh, this is Super Monkey Ball. Okay, here we go. Please don't hit me, Spike. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Oh. Look at him go. Uh-oh. Well, that Spike is just along for the ride now. It's just me and you and, I guess, Huey against the world, bud. Don't fall. No! Uh-oh. Oh, thanks, Huey. Rip that Spike, though.
I got you, bud. I'm gonna pull you up. Ready? Heave.
Thank you.
Well, that was a close call. You'd be looking at the game over screen if it wasn't for me.
I owe you my life.
Hey, look over there. Too many paint stars. One right above the other. But how are we gonna get over there? Yikes! Forget about the paint star. What are we gonna do about this lava? It's rising.
Okay. Oh, I have to move. Somehow I just completely failed to process that those rocks were coming right at me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting dicey. And so if I want that other paint star, do I have to do this again? With that whole slowly rolling across these little cardboard wheels again. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! I've never played a Toho, can you tell? Ow! Oh. Get over there. No, get out, get out. I may die. Well, it's been a good run. Tell my brother. Hello. Oh no! That's so mean! No! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's so mean. Oh. Like, give me a chance, man. Well, I'm gonna do that again. And then when I finish that, we'll call it an evening. Slow sinking to lava is rough. More so, I think, because if you get hit by a boulder, you have to go back on that switch and start the platform moving again. You did the final beaver bother in Creepy Castle first try. Dang, Andorra. The gamer cred. So, what's your secret, exactly? Because I remember looking on the internet when you were streaming Donkey Kong 64, just looking up academically. So, how does one do beaver bother reliably? And the only consensus I could really find was you don't want to try and push them in the hole, because that doesn't seem to work. You just kind of go near the hole and just go in little circles and then pray. Your strategy is to do circles around the hole. Yeah, that seems to be the best way to do it. But even then, sometimes you just have to get lucky. Like, I wonder if that's... I don't know if it would be like a run killer as far as speedruns go, but definitely inconvenient. I was thinking about Paper Mario speedruns, actually, because Nico Luce, who again, I would give a follow if you like me. I think you'd like Luce too. I liked seeing speedruns of the first Paper Mario. Oh, heck. And I forgot about this gauntlet of rocks. Oh no. Please, I need to get on the Switch. Speedruns of the first Paper Mario. Please, please. And how, like, one of the biggest run killer... Oh, that just lets you walk off the side. Okay. One of the biggest run killers is near the beginning in Koopa Village, where you have to get Kooper's shell back from the Spinies. Because you have to do that little mini game where the fuzzies, sorry, did I say Spinies? I meant fuzzies. You know, my brain is on Spinies. The fuzzies in the trees behind Koopa Village, where they're throwing Kooper's shell back and forth between them. Because speedruns of Paper Mario We're all done in the Japanese version because it has less text, so it's faster to get through. But in the Japanese version of the original Paper Mario, that little mini game with the fuzzies is faster than it is in the English version, to the point where it can be genuinely quite difficult to correctly get the shell on the third pass of that mini game. And it's a run killer, because not only do you get dragged into a battle and you lose time that way, but your level ups in speedruns of the first Paper Mario are very carefully timed. Ow, heck. Because you get full heals. Oh, I don't have to hit that switch again. Well, I guess it just automatically moves. You get full heals when you level up. And in speedruns, you want them to occur at certain times to restore your health. So if you get into a battle when you don't mean to early on in the game, then that's the run killer. Okay, well now I know I don't actually have to hit that switch again. I'm just a ding-dong this time. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're okay. Okay, and now I'm paying attention and I'm ready for the wall of rocks. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Beaver Bother's just all luck. That's so mean. Oh.
Well, if it ain't the delusional duo. Who would have thunk that some hairy-lipped senior citizen in a rusty trash can would make it this far? Not me, boys. Not me. Of course, now that you're here, I'm afraid this is where your story ends. Listen here, you overgrown thumbtack. We're taking that paint star. Get ready for a fresh coat of pain. Can, man. This shiny painty thing is the property of the spiny tribe at the Kiwano Temple. It's not going anywhere. No, you're gonna have to throw yourselves in the lava? Or do I gotta do it for you?
Way ahead of you. Yes, even faster than in the English version. I have been playing Etrian Odyssey 4. And do I have any power blocks left? I want to like use all my burst skills and charge up for like a big hit on this spiny. I'm like, oh wait, wrong RPG. I do have power blocks. Excellent. I'm gonna use a power block to try and flip this spiny over. And then I'm gonna try jumping on him. And if the power block doesn't actually flip this spiny over, well, egg on my face and holes in my boots and my feet and possibly the rest of me. There we go. Okay. Oh. That spiny tribe I wiped out off the face of the earth with that Starman. I left a survivor. Oh, maybe that's why this guy's attacking me. The one survivor snitched. What else do I have here that I could use? Spin jump, iron jump, hop slipper, X2. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. This is my last power block, so, oops, didn't get an excellent. Oh well. There we go, one more. Oh, these aren't as strong as I feel like they should be. I feel like they were good in Sticker Star, but less so now. Ow. Ooh, did not guard that. Oof, ow. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. Good thing I did not get rid of all my extra mushrooms. Let's see, what else do I got? Just use this big hammer on this guy? Will that be enough? Let's find out. He is avenging his tribe. I have to give him kudos for that. Good enough. There we go. Ooh. Cool. Excellent. All that paint experience. Oh. I'm gonna get this one. Come on, Mario. Boy, I was really scared I was gonna fall in the lava, and wouldn't that be embarrassing? Alright, coins, paint. I guess I can get these. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll have to go get that other paint star. Man, do I want to even bother doing that on camera? Should I just, like, do it off camera? I don't know if I get any extra dialogue for it. Maybe I should save it. But I should call it an evening now. So I'm just going to go back to Port Prisma. I know it auto-saves, but I feel better. Oh, is there a Hollow Peach for me? A message? Well, let's check that. And then I'll call it an evening. I really need to go cool off. It's so hot. Let's see. Would the Hollow Peach be where she was staying, or would she be at the post office? Let's find out. Oh wait. Oh, if I wanna... Oh, I never deployed the stairs. Oops. I have to go all the way around. Jeez. I'll take this, though. There must be better mushrooms available, because these ones only restore 40 health, and I need more than that. Okay, let's go to her room. And even if I don't get the Hollow Peach there, I can at least pull down the staircase, because I neglected to do it. What game would I choose to live in if I could live in one? Ooh, that's tough. Pokemon would be a pretty good contender. Which version of Pokemon? I'm not sure. I mean, they're all interconnected. It's the same world for the most part. Oh, his little plant sprouted. Hang on. Hey.
Yo, Big Perp. Been a minute. Red, long time no see. I was so pale, I was thinking about changing my name to White. But thanks to Mario, I'm good as Red. So I heard you got a letter from Piper? Something about how if flowers bloom again, we could all meet again? Yeah, I planted the seed he sent too. And lo and behold, we got a couple of sprouters. I can't wait until we get some flowers blooming in this pot. You know, hearing from Piper really takes me back to the old days. It's funny. I remember one time, way back before I knew Piper all that well. Field day was coming up and I was trying to get in shape. So I was working out and I ran into Piper. He did his little hoo-hoo-hoo laugh, and I figured he was making fun of me, which made me train even harder. I trained like crazy. And then the field day race comes, and it turns out that my training was all for nothing. I'm running in last place the whole time. But when we get close to the finish line, Piper's in the lead, and he just falls down all of a sudden, tripping everyone but me. It seemed kind of fishy, so after I won, I asked Piper if he fell on purpose to let me win. But Piper just got this look on his face like, "Oh man," and started laughing. That was really how our friendship started. I still think he fell down and tripped everyone else so I could win. Aw, that's cute. I like Kiwi's little smile. A good paint can. Whoop. There we go. Public infrastructure fixed. I do more for this town than any government. Anyway, if not, Pokemon. Maybe Splatoon. Oh, this is the first one. No, I want the new one. No. Help me, Mario 1 Kenobi. You're my only hope. Blah, 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 blah. It's not what I need. It's not what I need. It is cute, though, how he just scoops it up. Because there was a Hollow Peach icon on the map. Oh, well. Maybe I'll just figure it out next time. Because, again, I need to go to bed so I can get ready to leave before 5:30 tomorrow morning. And I need another cold shower because it's so hot. I'm dying, Squirtle. I know that's how I started the stream, but it's also how I'm ending the stream. I'm dying, Squirtle. It's so hot. And it's not even, like, summer heat yet. I mean, that'll be like another 10 degrees, and I can't do it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save here. And we'll worry about the next time.
Anywho, thank you so much everyone for joining me for Paper Mario. I really enjoy getting to chill and hang out with you all, even if it's not physically chill where I am. So please stay safe, take care, have a lovely evening, and I will catch you Friday for some banjo. Bye bye!